I want to alert our internet viewers that my newest book, Progressive Conversations, a collection of 100 social justice essays, has just been published. It'll be available in a Kindle version soon, but you can go on Amazon.com right now and order it, or if you want to get an autographed copy, you can write to me at reverenddray@aol.com. But all of these essays began as newspaper columns, and I used to make writing for print media a high priority, but over the years, the number of people that read newspapers has just dropped off the cliff. Just almost no one buys and reads newspapers anymore. We tend to get our news online. But who writes that news? Who generates the content? If newspapers die, then journalists go with it, because no one's going to generate the kind of content that you really want if there's not any professional journalists out there. Much the same is going on in the church, particularly in the progressive end of things. Not many progressives go to church. They get most of their religious content online. But who's going to produce the content? Where does it come from? Our channels on iTunes and YouTube, we know, has between 12 and 14,000 downloads a month. So there are thousands and thousands of people around the globe who get a lot of their progressive religious content from this tiny little church that has no more than 40 or 50 seated members in it on any given week. So if churches like this don't exist, where will the content come from? How will there be someone who has the time and ability to go to graduate school for 10 or 12 years to write the kind of material that you want to be exposed to? It's only if our internet viewers begin to support churches like this so that we continue to exist and are able to keep content up. We have 12 to 14,000 viewers around the world. And at this point, 77 of you contribute to this congregation. Some $5 or $10 a month, some $100 a week. But we very much not only appreciate, but depend upon the donations of our viewers for our church to be able to stay afloat. So if you believe in the content that we're providing, I encourage you to also participate in what it takes to generate the content. Whether you do that in a very small and symbolic way of $5 a month, or if you're able to do something more to help us to survive, please do. You can go to our website, www.spfccc.org, or Google my name, Roger Ray. And on our opening page, there is a donate button. And if you click on that, you can make a mark on the repeat monthly and make a monthly donation to us. Of course, if you're willing to mail us donations, we get all of that without PayPal coming between you and us and taking a cut from it if you're willing to mail us a check. But please do continue to watch or listen to our content, but if you possibly can, help us to keep generating that content. Those of us that are seated members of this church do everything that we can to support the church and keep it going. And in partnership with you, we have a bright future. Our offering within the congregation will now be received.